further improvement of this software, kindly let us know through the SSA India Google groups or RMSA India Google groups. We will eagerly await your response so as to further improve the DISE software, so that let there be no limitations in the software. So when these filled in formats reach at the block level in the office of the BRC coordinator, the BRC coordinator, as has been in the past, will check the formats on 15% basis. Only after verification is done, forms are thoroughly checked in, then they will transmit these forms to the district level, where another 10% formats on random basis will be checked in by our formats at the district level. If there is any discrepancy found, either the form should reach to the same channel back to the school if some major discrepancy is there. Otherwise, the contact number of the school is also there. You can also contact the school directly if the discrepancy is not of the significant nature. Once the forms are thoroughly checked at the cluster, block and the district level, then only the data entry will start. It has also been decided by the Government of India that the data entry will be taken care of by the SSA Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan MIS team at the district level. Your state will decide at what level the data entry should take place, but the data entry will be taken place handled by the MIS staff involved in Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan program with the active participation of the Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan MIS in charge if available at the district level, and all the other component in charge of Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan program. Kindly ensure complete coordination between Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan program and Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan program officers, those who are involved in MIS or not involved in MIS but are involved in other components. We have also requested Government of India to have a nodal agency both at the nodal officer, both at the state level and at the district level. Very soon your state will communicate you who is going to be your nodal officer, both at the state and the district level. And I am happy to report you that a few states have already come out with a detailed communication for our district level officers, and jointly a letter has already been written in many states so as to ensure complete coordination between RMA, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan and Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan officers. So let there be complete coordination, then only we could able to reach all the 1.41 million schools, imparting elementary level of education as well as remaining 60,000 schools having only grade 9, 10, 11 and 12. This is going to be very important for all of us, and we are quite confident that like in the past years, you will continue to contribute very significant role in the strengthening of educational management information system. We are looking at you for your continued support. Because of your active participation, DISE could reach at this stage, and in the next 2 to 3 years, we will ensure that the coverage in case of the entire school level education is not only complete, but the data is also consistent. The quality of data is also very reasonably of satisfactory nature. So the second important point which I am put for your consideration was the data entry. Well friends, despite all our achievements, all our concern, still there are limitations in our data. At this stage I will not go into the details, but I would like to mention that still the information concerning right to education is not coming forth, is not complete. In many cases the information is which you supply is blank. Maybe it is of the reason that the RT activities are still taking up momentum, but definitely during the 2012-13 data collection, please ensure that the data capture format is complete from all aspects. The the new variables which we have included 2 years back should be given more attention. The RT variable should be given more attention, and we are quite confident that this year the data quality will further improve. Well friends, there are many other issues are there, but here I would like to take this opportunity and inform you that there are many RTE provisions are the requirements are there. The RTE, which is the first 3 years, are coming to end in the March 2013, and there are many requirements of RTE which are supposed to be fulfilled by then. And one of the many important requirements of right to education is that the local authorities, with the support of school headmaster, school principal, or the head teacher or the teachers, will maintain a comprehensive profile of each and every child of age group 6 to 14. This is a constitutional requirement now to have a base year database of all the children of 6 to 14, and then subsequently maintain it over a period of time, which means that the RT requirement is that we should maintain child-wise information. We should maintain not only the child-wise information but also have updated information on each child up to the age 14 in the subsequent years. This is, I know, this is very important, this is very challenging one, and overnight we cannot achieve it. As you know, there are many tables in the DISE data capture format: enrollment by medium of instruction, enrollment by category, enrollment by age. As you all know, still despite our achievements, some limitations are there. But if the child-wise information is collected, then all these variables, all these tables will not be required to be there in the data capture format, our data capture format. In view of the requirement of right to education, the Government of India has now decided to start the process of collecting child-wise information. In the year 2012-13, I believe that the message has already been communicated to you. From the year 2012-13, though it has been, the option is given, is optional. Collecting information, child-wise information in the year 12-13 is an optional. But I am happy to report you that almost every state opted that they are going to collect child-wise data from the year 12-13. Well friends, I know there are many challenges are there. 20 crore children are there. But we firmly believe that in the next few years, through your efforts, we could able to replace a few of the enrollment based and incentive based tables in the DISE data capture format, which I have just now mentioned. If we could succeed in collecting child-wise information, we know this is not going to happen overnight. It will take time. It should continue. It should take time, and it will take time. But definitely, I do not have any hesitation in saying that in the coming few years, we will have a very good system and maintain a comprehensive database across the country. But to reach that stage, we will be requiring your active support, your active participation, as active as you were in the past. Well friends, as you all know, the data entry of this child-wise information will take place only after the data entry of the main data capture format of DISE or the unified is over, and subsequently looking after your progress towards child-wise information, the Government of India will guide us as what should be the future course of action. Well friends, as you all know, kept in the data capture format, they are kept in the requirement of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan program and Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan program for all the 35 states and union territories of our country. But as you know, there are many state-specific issues for which the states can identify well in advance and provide to us so that they can also be incorporate them and print them also when we print the data capture format from the software itself. Many states have already been identified. So, in addition to the data capture format, which we are going to discuss thoroughly today, you will see ultimately that a few additional variables are also there, which are state-specific variables. These state-specific variables are collected, are identified, and information are collected by you and will be used by our district and the state level officers, need not to be transmitted to us. I hope that I have covered many issues. We will also request you that once the data entry is over, you should also print the data capture, you should also print the school report card and send it back to the school for modification, so that if there is any entry, there is any problem in the errors are there in the data entry, that will also rectified if you send back the school report card back to the school for the modification and the thorough checking. Well, friends, when you ensure that the forms are correctly filled in and all the checks have already been done, the data entry has already been done, then you will run the consistency module which is provided in the data capture format. As in the past years, you will see that your screen is free from all the stars. Let there be no star in the screen when you run the consistency module of the DISE software. If there be no star in your screen, in your district data, in your state data, in your block data, your cluster data, then only we will say that your data is of the 5-star quality, your data is of the the quality of data is of high standard. We all hope that you will contribute very significantly, and our quality, consistency and coverage of DISE will further improve, so as to ensure that all the schools imparting school education, irrespective of the management of the school, will be covered under the DISE. Thank you very much. Thank you.